Hi, my name is Dave Luckner. I am your scheduling specialist today for Just Planet. And what I'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about how you may be able to increase your revenue for that month and not having it cost you more than your current overhead right now, except for the materials that might be required. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that by showing you first some parts of our software that help you to see where that available capacity may be. So starting with that, let's take a look at all of our jobs. So we have a number of jobs that are currently in our backlog and currently scheduled. Some have been started. That is identified here in the green here, showing you that job has been started. If I were to click on this arrow here, it would show you actually the steps. And in fact, I go from cutting it, which has been completed. That's the black color. And the colors are your choices, but that's what I have chosen. I have the machining step next. I then send it out for heat treating. I grind it, and then I ship it out the door. And right here, you notice that I'm shipping it on the 14th. So here's my calendar, and I can zoom in and out just by using my wheel and my mouse. So I'm going to go ahead and close that up. So you know now basically how jobs stand, so I can actually at any given time see where the status is of any job that I have out there too as well. So let's take a look at how, if I'm a salesperson, I want to know and look at this on a regular basis, by the way, what available capacity might be out there for me to sell. All right. So if I look at my high dollar areas, that would be my CNC area. I have specialty machining folks, and I have the machines themselves. You notice I'm jammed pretty much up until the 14th here. And you notice I'm still jammed in a couple of these machines here, but I have some open capacity here. So what I'm going to do is I see that visibly right now. What I may do is call my customer that has been asking for us to help him with a certain project that they have and need right now. So what I'm going to do is suggest that we do that work, and he said it's about 6 hours worth of, and our estimator has actually said that too. They agree that's about 6 hours of work. And so I happen to have some time between the 15th and the 17th here too as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, and I've actually called the customer, just assuming I did that. They said, let's go ahead and make sure and confirm that you can do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to add a new job. And it's for a certain part number. So I'm going to come in here now and pull up that part number. Let's go with that CNC. And we know it's about a 6-hour job. And I'm going to put the date that they want it to be on the 18th. And I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to say that's for, say, noon time on that day. All right, so say OK for that. And the job name, we're just going to call this one new quote for customer 1. All right. And then what you might do is then come in here and just finalize everything and look and see that the materials required, lot numbers, and other information that might be part of that particular product itself. You can also put a sales estimate in here. So let's just say we're going to get, let's go $1,000 just for a round figure there for us. All right. So, but I don't want to schedule it because they're going to actually supply the material. So I'm going to go over here and just change the date to be the 15th as far as the actual when I can start it. So, and we'll just say we can't start it until 6 in the morning. Okay. Say OK to that, and then just again say OK. Now, what happens here is we create that job, all right? But the nice thing about our system is it not only creates the job, but it automatically schedules it for you. So you don't have to do anything else, honestly. But if you look all the way down in the bottom here, it's the last job here. There's a new customer quote. So it's the lowest priority of my 30 jobs that are out there. All right. And again, I could show you the detail behind that. There's the job and the details. It's the special machining. All right. Now, what I'm going to do now is switch over to the departmental view. All right. So I'm going to go over here now. You notice it put it right in there. All right, where I wanted it to. But it's also looked for availability of not only that machine here, but it also said that you need Susan, who was available too as well, and it's scheduled in there now. You notice it's a grayed out color too as well. So that shows you it's a quoted job. All right, so good news is that we're able to give that to the customer. Over here, you notice that it increased my revenue for the month for $1,000. I didn't have any more late jobs created because before that I only had one job late, and now I only have one job late too before that. Right? So all good news. And if I go back to my job view here, another thing that also is important to look at is our baseline management tool to see how it affected me from a throughput perspective. If any other jobs were adversely uh, had an issue with them, and I updated and changed maybe possibly the throughput or the baseline. All right, and that's what the baseline characteristics are showing me here, those lines there too as well. But the good news is it didn't affect any of that. So this was a true winner for us. And I hope you find use in this. And if you have any questions or you'd like to schedule a custom demonstration of our software, we'd be happy to help you out and look forward to help you in the future. Thank you for your time.